Welcome to the room, whoever's watching. Got things working now, I hope. We shall see, right? I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab something to drink. Coca-Cola. Actually, generic soda. I need a drink. No, I'll be right back. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. I'm running all over. Oh, yeah. Running all over the coins I was going to sell. Oh, nice. The wells. The ones that Mom sent me all over the floor. There goes my keyboard. I give up. I give up on life. Put me in an institution. What happened to my. What? Oh, okay. I know what happened. I'm here. Oh, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. No, there we go. Yikes. There we go. There. Oh, sorry, I couldn't read the comment. I need to scroll up. Yeah, that's the least of my worries right now. My cat just destroyed my life. And I'm really not being that dramatic. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a soda. I don't even drink sodas. I'm so stressed this week. I don't even care. You probably see a bit of the filth I'm having to live in right now. Where's my soda? Where did my drink go? Where did my soda go? Cat, you can go to hell. I cannot deal with you, cat. Welcome to the room, everyone. I'm just getting my soda if I can find it. And rolling over coins that I was going to sell that now are not worth anything. And so I'm out hundreds of dollars. And I'm about to be homeless, so I really could have used that money to not be homeless. My cat ruined my life, and it's not like it was not already ruined, but this was the icing on the cake. I'm just. You can't even begin to imagine, hi ho. I'm going to be not convicted, evicted here at the end of the month probably, and I have no place to go. And if you saw my house, I mean, you can see some mess, but you don't see the filth I'm living in right now because I can't get help. I tried to say before the computer crashed and all that that I'm disabled enough that I can't like reach high things and reach low things and reach into the sink to do my dishes or reach way down low to pick things up that the cat spills or that other things. So I need help with all that. But I can bathe myself and I can wash my hair and I can cook for myself because I can reach the stove or and I can make a sandwich for myself. So because I can do those things, no one will come to help me. They say I'm not disabled enough. So the company dropped me, and now this month, every 3 months, and this just happened to fall in the month. Every 3 months, I have a house inspection, and since I've had no help, the house has fallen apart. I'm in the apartment, Anyway, long story short, the same month the company dropped me, it's time for another inspection. And if I get another company, number one, I'm gonna go through the same aides who don't want to clean. They want to sit there. They literally will sleep in my chairs, and they get paid $10 an hour, and they will fall asleep in my chairs. And that's what the company wants to pay them to do. They don't want to pay them to clean, which is the only thing I need help with. So now I've got literally hundreds, hundreds of coins all over the floor, garbage all over the floor, garbage in baskets that I can't take out. I mean, I can get them out, but the contents are because related to my disability and nasty, and will get all over the floor, and the floor is filthy. And I'm about to lose Conecuh election, and I just can't deal with all this stuff. It's just too much. And I'm drinking out of the bottle. Drinking out of the bottle. Sorry. So what does everyone collect? I'm gonna try to get in a good mood. My cat is hiding now. He was so close to he's just not he's clumsy. He was so close to just getting in my lap, and he ruined everything. My computer's in bad shape now, and my camera's almost busted. Not a good, not a good situation on top of everything else. Well, I'm not gonna just sit here and talk. If y'all want to watch me, I'd like participation because I need to forget my problems for a little while. There's Mike. Sorry about the horrible outburst. I've had enough. I'm my stress level is so high right now. And this is going to cost me viewers too. I just can't seem to do anything right. Why do you feel horrible? Don't feel horrible. I'll be okay. It's just I've got so much on my mind. No, what? Why do you think you're at fault, Mike? You're not at fault at all. The cat's at fault mainly. I mean, well, actually, it's more than just what happened tonight, Mike. I've already said too much. I already said it once. I'm about to lose Conecuh election, and that's weighing on my mind. And I am about to fail an inspection because I lost my aide, who would, among other things, clean for me because like I can't reach down low and pick up things, and I can't like reach up high, and I can't the laundry. It's a top loader, and I can't get down there and put it in and pick it back up. So anyway, long story short, the company dropped me because I can wash my hair, brush my teeth, put on my clothes. You have to not be able to do any of that to get services. They won't just help you tidy up your apartment. And so I've been without an aide for about a month. And it just so happens this month the housing authority is doing inspection. No, no, Mike, it would have happened. I promise you. But anyway, so this month, every 3 months, they happen to do an inspection of my apartment. And this one month, I lose the aide in the company. is the month that they happen to be doing the inspection. On top of all my other stress, which I shouldn't have even brought up that other stuff. Um, I've got no. See, he's a really good cat, but he's clumsy, and like literally, I'm just too stressed out right now about a lot of stuff, and I overreacted. Um, what happened was I had my coins. These are coins for sale, and some loose coins, and they're all over the floor now. So they're not going to be sold. It's literally hundreds of dollars down the drain that I've bought over a period of years. So now it's down the drain because condition is everything. And if I'm going to be I'm going to be rolling over them. But they were securely in I can't even think of what you call it, a basket. Hey, Chris. And anyway, long story short, he decided to get into the basket, and then it was on a chair, and instead of climbing over the basket, he got in the basket and kicked over the basket as he was climbing onto me. So that's what happened, Mike. It was not your fault. It was the cat's fault. And again, I wouldn't have. It wouldn't have been such a big deal if I had an aide, but because I lost my aide, I mean, I can't pick up all that stuff by myself, and I've got no family to do it for me. No girlfriend, no friends. Probably because of my personality. So, Chris, you stepped in on a. I had a really good stream for like 2 hours, Chris, and then it just literally. I had a great stream for a couple hours, and then I got back on because I came on in a negative mood. I found out that 5 to 7 people consistently thumbs down my videos. And I think I know some of who it is. And I wish they would just tell me what they don't like about me instead of thumbing down my videos. So that got me depressed. And then I got over it. And then my cat destroyed my house. And like everything that I've been thinking about that has been stressing me out over the last month just came out right here on video. So I did it. Oops! Like Britney Spears says, "Oops! I did it again." And this is probably going to cost me subscribers and friends, and who knows what all else. Sleep is good, actually. We spoke about what what I think I know what you're talking about. Actually, I actually let it slip here a couple of times. I mean, I didn't say anything. Oh, negativity. I thought you were talking about Koneka, which I've let slip a couple of times. I know I'm going to lose. That'd be a third time that I let it slip. But anyway, that's okay. It's a great organization. Let me just say that real quick. No matter what happens, it is an incredible organization, and I hope you all join it if you haven't. And yeah, definitely get involved if you can. And they have tables at all the big A&A shows and the Fun Show and several shows. So be a part of it. Chris is awesome. We talk on Facebook a lot. He's a good guy. Did I run Hidden off? I ran. I was doing so great, man. I had 10 people or 11 people in my room, and then my cat. Oh man, it was bad. It was real bad. I've not lost it like that in months, and I haven't because I've been feeling really really good. Tonight's just been a well. See, when I started streaming, I said I didn't feel very well, and am I taking my medicine? I don't think so. I need to make sure I take my medicine. Sorry, I had to burp. Um, it would take me weeks, and everything was organized. It's not as organized and scattered all over the floor. Like as I'm willing, it literally gets scattered even more. There were coins that were in the living room. I don't have a vacuum. There were coins that were in the living room that are now in the kitchen and in the bedroom. Oh, but anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty much devastated. No, Chris, see what happened was the company dropped me because I can do my hair and I can do all this personal care. I can do all that, but I can't. I'm a double amputee below the knee, and if I lean down, I'm very top heavy because I'm fat. But also, as a double amputee, you are top heavy anyway, and I can't do my laundry because it's a top. The washer's a top loader, and like changing my bed is hard. I can do it kind of, but it's not very good. And I mean, you have in order to get services, you have to be completely disabled. Like you can't be able to brush your hair, brush your teeth, shower yourself, put on your own clothes. I mean, if you can't do all that, you need to be in an institution. See, here's what's the funny thing too. The company that I was with, they said that I needed personal care and had to have all this personal care. But the funny thing is, they only came 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Now, if they think that I actually needed all the personal care, did they think I don't exist on Saturday and Sunday? That I just don't live? That I sleep Friday after they leave through Monday morning when they came? You see what I'm saying? It's their logic doesn't make sense. Exactly. Well, I'm in a wheelchair, and again, if I lean over too far, I have fallen out, or if I lean too far back, I fall out. So that's basically what uh, they give me. See, and the problem right now is this company dropped me this month. Well, I mean, technically in September, but every 3 months. See, I live in public housing, and because I live in public housing, they do an inspection every 3 months. Well, October is it lands on that third month, so the house is filthy and there's garbage. See, I can't the garbage. I have to. I if it were not left the way it was, I could have put it in smaller bags and all that, and then put it out and thrown it in the dumpster, which is actually way taller than I am. But I could, throw it. But anyway, So now garbage is falling into the floor. And this is what I live with every day now. And I'm trying to keep myself together and trying not to go crazy. Crazier. And so the thing is, if you fail an inspection, oh, Chris, that's the other thing. I didn't have bugs. I've lived here for going on 6 years. I didn't have bugs until last year when and I only say this as a descriptive word, okay? Some Mexicans moved in next door and they brought roaches with them. Well, I've had roaches ever since and I can't get rid of them. And now they're worse. Now they're much worse. And here's the thing, if you fail inspection, they have a right to kick you out. They have a right to evict you. They might give me 2 weeks or 1 week or something, but I have no place to go. And I have no money. I only sell coins. Housing authority. I only sell coins to have a little bit of extra spending money or, you know, to buy extra groceries, that kind of thing. And I do go on coin trips, but it takes me, you know, months and months to save up for each one. And I stay in $45 hotels in the bad parts of town. I mean, I don't, and I, like McDonald's and stuff. So I think it sounds cool when I say go to the ANA shows and all that, but it's not like I'm living large when I do that. And I think that's what. A church group came in, but they basically stopped when I decided that their church was not for me. Uh, like there was I'm getting too personal here, but there was even 1 month, a year. It's been a couple of years ago now, where I needed some food, and I said, "Do you know anybody that has food?" I called a church, and they said, "Are you a member?" And I said, "No," and they said, "We only help our own. Sorry." So they did give me a number to contact, but it was like, yeah. Well, that's true. Actually, now I don't mean this. How do I put this? Oh, and that's hilarious. No, we've got a big camp. We've got a big university, a 4 year. But what's funny, that's hilarious. I thought you guys meant junior volley, and I didn't know what you meant. I was trying to figure it out. But we have well, I've got a friend who's coming on the 17th. I haven't seen her in I actually saw her a few months ago, but before that, it had been several years. We actually went to college together, and anyway, she's going to help me as much as she can. But I mean, with these coins all over the floor, especially ones that I was going to try to sell, I mean, that's going to kill the value, and I need that money. I mean, there's a misconception, and I know about it because I've heard firsthand that I have all this money. Oh, yeah, Chris, I wish. I I've got so much. I want to say to that, but I'm going to be good. I'm going to behave. I have to. But yeah, no, she's a great friend. But I think she's going to be like, I can't do this. She's not going to be like that. She's not like that. She's a good person, but I'm completely overwhelmed. I go to therapy. Only the 43 stills, Alex. See, I keep reading your name, Alex. Anyway, yeah, this is bad. I mean, y'all, I'm keeping you. My camera. I had to figure out the best position for my camera tonight so that you all could not see the mess that I've got. I mean, it is. It's not really livable. Well, and they'll probably give me the same companies that I've. See, two companies have dropped me because of the same issue. Again, the issue being that I can bathe myself, I can clean myself. I just can't do a lot of cleaning and reaching up high and reaching down low and leaning over and all this other stuff. But you have to not be able to do a lot of stuff. You basically have to be essentially bedridden. I know there are aides that get paid $10 an hour to literally just turn people every hour, and they'll watch TV at the person's house, and they'll just sit there and get paid $10 an hour for that. And that's kind of what they think they're getting with me, but I'm higher maintenance than that, and nobody wants to do that. And see what happened was, see if you start with a small mess, it's not bad. But when one person doesn't do their job and then have to get a new aide, they come in and they don't do their job. The place gets worse and worse and worse until it's like this. And now I have no aide and I'm trying to manage it myself and I just can't. And again, the stress of other things is not helping. See, I've had two out of the four services, and the other thing is the aides all work for the different services. They're independent contractors, and so there's for instance a company called All Care, and there's a company called Superior Senior, and those same aides work for both of those companies. Alexander, I didn't know you were a double amputee. I wondered what you meant when you said that about balance, but yeah. See, and I don't have prosthetics right now, and that's a whole other issue related to part of my other disability. Um, the in-home support services, you have to be an invalid basically. You can't. I'm not disabled enough, is what they tell me, because I can brush my hair. I don't. I let my hair. Come here. Are you gonna behave now? You can come here. Behave. I'm gonna show you he can be a good kitty. Come here. Hop up. Come here. He's apologizing. Say I'm sorry, everybody. Come here. Now he's being sweet as pie. You know what? Actually, Ann, this is art. You know what it is? It's Arkansas, or at least my town in Arkansas. To give you an idea, part of the DHS, sorry, Department of Rehabilitation Services. Yeah, uh, part of their job is to help find job placement for the disabled. My caseworker told me there are no jobs, and I'm thinking, if your job is to find people jobs and there are no jobs, then why do you have a job? You know, come here. It's okay. Come here, buddy. Dizzy boy. He feels guilty. It's okay, buddy. You're all right. I love you. So I'm just really just got too much on my plate right now. What am I saying? Have you seen my stomach? I've got too much on my plate every day. Did you get that fat joke? No, and we've got so little services here in Arkansas, or in my town. Rob is back. Come here, Disney. You can come here, but you gotta come. Look, I'm not gonna fight with you. Either come here or go away. I hope you come here though. Anyway, yeah, exactly, Alex. I mean, oh, and get this. Since I basically spilled all of my personal business on here, so I live on supplemental security income. It's going to go up $20 next year. Now, as part of that, I get some food stamps, or EBT is what it's actually called. Well, my rent for October, November, and December, and from here on out, has gone up $10, and my EBT or food stamps has gone down $10. So that $20 increase basically isn't happening. It cancels out. In fact, I'm paying, what is it, $40 a month more rent now than I was when I first moved in here 5 years ago, or 6 years ago, almost six. I'm worse off than I was 6 years ago. Don't you? Oh, are you eating or scratching? I think you're eating. You're all right. It's messed up. Our system's messed up. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, and here's the thing: I can only sell so many coins a month, because if you start making a living at it, you better make sure you're making a living at it, because you will lose all your services. Um, and eventually, I would like to make a living at it, but um, I'm basically stuck. You know, and like I said, for those that didn't hear, I know I go to major coin shows and all that, but we're talking. I stay in $45 hotels. I ride Greyhound, and I'm not living in the lap of luxury um, at all. I hope not everybody thinks that, because it's not true. I love my life. I do love my life, and I love coin collecting, which is why I'm here. So why don't I get back to that? Why don't I shut up about my complaining? I'm complaining too much tonight. Oh, okay, Alex, that makes sense. And all right, one more. So before I lost my legs and had some other things happen, I was able to work a desk job. Actually, it was what do you call it? A call center, and we were in training. And I had some other issues that were affecting my work, which I didn't know were going to affect my work. And long story short, I had to quit. And so when I quit my SSI, I got all right. The month after I quit, I got half of it back. The next month, I got a little bit more of an increase, and it was only the third month after I quit that I got my full SSI back. So had I been in an apartment where I had to pay rent and eat, I would not have been able to do that. That's one of the reasons I need to work from home and find a job that they can't fire me, or I mean they didn't fire me, but I was told to quit. It was one of those situations. Whoa, Chris, that's bad. That's not good. I thought it was awesome you went through 5,000 cents. But then I read no double dives. Y'all also remember to look for rotated reverses. There's a 19 or rotated dies. Um, there is a 1994. In fact, I had one and I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if I sold it or if I. Come here, hop up. No, let me back up. Now you can. All right, I'm rolling over coins. I'm literally rolling over coins that was trying to sell at some point. I don't want to hear it. No. 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 There's a roach. See ya. Have a good one. Come here or get away. See, then fuck off. I'll beat your fucking ass. Can't deal with you. I'm back. I'm gonna. Gotta calm down. I can't deal with this. We got 9 people in the room, and probably a lot of them are laughing at me or trying to find dirt on me. You've got dirt. It's okay. You can collect all the dirt you want. I know you don't care. Doesn't matter what I've done in numismatics. Doesn't matter how many times I've been published or done talks or attended ANA summer seminars or see. I feel like I don't know if you're there, Mike. We've got you and Chris and Alex in the room, and Ann. That means 4 people are watching, and they're not talking. So they're either laughing, or they're trying to find dirt on me, or you know what I mean. And hi ho. All right, that's 6. All right, maybe it's only 3 people, but you know what I mean. Well, not Mary was in here earlier, but yeah, I feel like people are mocking me or trying to find dirt on me, or and I'm in the gutter. I mean, I'm to be honest, this is me on my blood pressure medicine, and I actually, it's only the last 2 days that I've felt like this. But before that, I'd felt better than I had in years. Before that, I'd felt so good. Um, but this last few days, it's just been overwhelming. But I mean, so what scares me is if I was not on my blood pressure medicine, how crazy would I actually be? I mean, man, if this is me on my blood pressure medicine, the cat really isn't a problem. I mean, he knocks stuff over, but not that often. That's like one of the few times he's done it. But and Rob, thank you. You too. I'm just kind of. It's just been a. It's been a weird night. I don't know. Is it a full moon? Thank you, my wife Ro. You were the one. No, it was someone else. So there's a video on my Facebook. If y'all aren't my friend on Facebook, I don't know how we got it on the Facebook. It was originally, you know, those like 1980s home recorder camera things. Somehow we got some footage off of those, and it was of me and my brother, my older brother, when I was like 3 or 4 at the oldest, probably 3, and some other people, uh, which I'll tell you about in a sec. But anyway, we were all dancing to Jerry Lee Lewis's Breathless. It was 1980s. Anyway, I posted. Somehow they got the video off of the whatever it was on. I guess VHS maybe. Anyway, so I put it up on YouTube, and Chris saw it, but also one of my friends, Adam, said, "David, your hairstyle hasn't changed in 20 years." And I said, "More like 30. This has been my hair all of my life." Actually, it's funny, Mike. My hair gets to this awkward stage, and then it just sort of implodes, and then they do fall down and they straighten. It's at its awkward stage right now, but like in say 2 weeks or something, these are gonna fall down, and it's gonna be really really different. But I'll probably shave it. I mean, not shave it. I will. I'm not gonna shave my head. I'll probably trim it. And Alex, I'm reading your message right now. I'm not there. I have been there. I've been um, without divulging too much information. I've learned from experience that apparently I'm meant to be here for some reason. Let me put it that way. Years ago, I learned that lesson. Long time ago. Your brother has curly hair too, and he keeps his hair short. I need to keep mine short. My problem is I can't get to the barber that often, or that don't have the money to do it. Um, Now, when my mom's down, I could let her do my hair, but let me tell you something. I love my mom. I do not trust my mom with my hair. When I was in, had to be second or third grade, my mom decided she was going to cut my hair. It was the worst haircut I have ever had in my life. Okay? Horrible, awful, terrible. But Mom was smart. She convinced me. She convinced me that not only was it a good haircut, it was the best haircut that anyone had ever given me, including professional barbers and hairdressers and all that. It was the best haircut I ever had. And you know what? I went to school the next day and I was showing off my haircut and I was so happy. And one of my friends said, David, what happened to your hair? I said, my mom cut it. She said, don't ever let her do that again. It looks terrible. I'm like, oh. So I don't let mom touch my hair. I mean, she can touch it, she can do that. But I never let her cut my hair anymore. Yes, exactly. Alex, that is, yes, absolutely 1000%. And see, I feel for some reason that, and I mean, it sounds weird because it doesn't sound philosophical, but for me, it has to do with coins somehow. All my life, I've been drawn to that. I've been drawn to this hobby, and I've learned from the best. I mean, my goodness, can't tell you how many wonderful people I've gotten to meet and learn from. And I just feel like I'm meant to do something in the hobby. And I thought this was it, and I'm just not doing very well with it. Um, but I'm learning. I am learning. So. But I think I am supposed to. I don't know what it is. That sounds probably weird, but it's hard to explain. But I basically do feel like I belong in the hobby, not necessarily in certain groups, but definitely in the hobby. Oh. All right, so advice time. Um, Let me ask you all that are here and do care. Should I delete my last video? I'm talking about the live stream that went really bad. No? All right, we got one no. Because if people see that, if people see that, they're going to use it against me in one way or another, or hold it against me. Maybe not use it against me. My only see, guys. Chris, I've got. I believe it's 158. I think I saw it earlier. I was really shocked because that was up from what it's been, which really surprised me because it went down for a while. Let's see. My channel, is that what I go to? 158. I'm kind of surprised actually. Yeah, 158 subs. That's actually not bad. And Mike, yeah, oh my Elvis mug. That was my favorite Elvis mug, man. Eagle Eye. Yeah, I mean Rob. Sorry, I read the names. I read the screen names, but I know who y'all are. But I, read the screen name. Thank you. I don't want to get emotional again. Oh yeah, Mike. What did you happen to find that video? That was so funny. By the way, if y'all have not joined, I've got a Facebook. It's a new, relatively new club that I've started called Coin Collectors of Facebook. That's right. You might be much. Oh, I don't think you all were in the room. Guess what I found? Guess what I found this afternoon? I'm not a currency collector. All right, I'm not a currency collector, and I really should be holding gloves for this. But check this out. Lower, I mean, it's not hugely low. Dang, why won't that focus? Lower serial note and a star note. I know it's not like hugely valuable, probably, but I think I'm going to keep it. It's my first note that I've found that begins with a zero and is a star note as well. So yeah, I kind of like that. I'm not a currency collector, but yeah, I mean that's pretty neat, isn't it? No, Chris, do you know the website too? Because it's either an app or a website that I see people post, but I don't know what it's called. I was gonna do that. Alex, that's true. Thank you. That is very true. Very true. But yeah, Chris, I didn't know where to look it up. I know there's a site. Oh, you were hoping I'd known? Me too, Mike. Oh, maybe that's it. Can you check it? Can someone else check it? Because my video output is low and it's because I opened other tabs. I don't want to make this stream any slower. But I had something else to tell you. Do you all remember in the news? This was last year. There was quarter, a Washington quarter, 1970, struck over a 1941 Canadian quarter. It was all over the coin news, but it was all over national, like regular news too. Does anyone remember that? Well, guess what? I was at a show. It was one of the ANA shows last year, and I happened to see the dealer who owned the coin. He had it on display. Yeah, he wanted $35,000 for it. I don't know if he's ever gotten that or not, but I said, look, I, I don't have $35,000, and you can say no, but can I look at the coin? Can I hold it in my hand? I mean, hey, oddly enough, wow, welcome to the room. You came out of nowhere. Um, but it's in its slab. I mean, it's slabbed and everything. And he took my picture with me holding that coin. I got to hold the 1970 over 1941 quarter. Uh, See, it's stuff like that. I mean, I own some neat stuff, but it's experiences like that that are one of a kind. Um, at the ANA headquarters, American Numismatic Association headquarters in Colorado Springs, they have an 1804 dollar. I've gotten to see that. And at one show, I want to say it was Denver. I got to see someone had a slab 1955 double die. Yeah, well, how do I put this? Um, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. It's just, it's hard for me to imagine a 1941 Canadian quarter accidentally ending up at the mint, landing perfectly on a 1970, landing perfectly on a 1970 or in between two 1970 dies, obverse and reverse. It's hard for me to imagine that happens by mistake. You know, that's all I'm saying, and I think that's legal. I think I've covered my bases there. Oh, you know who I? This was cool. One of the Oh, absolutely, Alex. One of the people that I've always seen for years and years at coin shows is Fred Weinberg, and he has intimidated me so bad because that guy is well. There's John Sullivan, who is an amazing guy. We were young numismatists together and went to summer seminar together at the ANA. And anyway, he's a major, major, major error dealer. But Fred Weinberg is huge. I mean, he's like the error dealer that everybody knows about, Fred Weinberg. And so he's intimidated me for years. And I introduced myself, and that was a couple of, like 2 or 3 years ago, and he has been so nice ever since. He's a nice, nice guy, and he lets me look at his stuff, even though I could never afford it. He'll say, "Hey, take a look at this. What do you think of it?" And I'm like, "It's like a $2,000 coin. I can't afford that." He says, "I just wanted to show it to you. I think it was cool." I'm like, "It's very cool. Thank you for showing me that." And I called him up. I needed. I can't say what it was because it's. I'll explain later. I'll explain after. I'll explain in February. I needed something very, very specific that I knew only he would have, and it's not expensive, but I don't know where to get it. He sent me it free. I actually his uh, called up his coin shop, and I got a woman, and I thought he'd be way too busy to talk to me. I mean, he's Fred Weinberg. And I explained to her what I wanted and asked how much it would cost, and she said, "Well, he's right here. Do you want to talk to him?" And I said, "Oh, if he's not busy." And I said, "Hi, this is David Smock. I'm on the board of governors of Conecuh, and David, I know who you are. What's up?" Or not, "What's up?" He doesn't talk like that. Um, but I told him what I needed, and he said, "Oh, I'll send me an email, and I'll get it out to you within a day or two. It might take 2 days." Anyway, long story short, I got exactly what I needed. I thought that was so cool. He is a cool guy, and that's what I love about this hobby. The most intimidating, well, no, I don't want to say that. I want to say the biggest, what I would call stars, like the rock stars in the hobby, are so down to earth. Again, part of my love is the experiences. That's what I harp on a lot is experiences. Um, you guys are great. You are down to earth, and you're my friends. But these people that are like the rock stars that you think are unreachable. Q. David Bowers, I've met him once. I'm friends with Mike Ellis. Love Mike. He's a great guy. Bill Fevas mentored me since I was 8 years old, and Ken Brissett. As a young numismatist, I attended the ANA Summer Seminar, which, if y'all don't know what that is, I can explain, and you all need to go. But anyway, Ken Brissett attends every year. He's the one that edited the Red Book, and every year I would get him to autograph a Red Book for me, that current year's Red Book, and he knows who I am now. It's like Ken Brissett. So, and he's just so approachable. And Bill. Oh, this was a funny experience. So Bill, co-authored the Cherry Picker's Guide with J.T. Stanton. Again, he's been my mentor for a long, long time. So he's not a person I want to let down. And a few years ago, I mean, no, it was I guess it was 2006. It was 2017, I guess. Anyway, it was when the Orlando show. It was when the Money Show, or it was when the World's Fair Money or the National Money Show was in Orlando. Um, Before that, they had asked for ANA members to submit proposals for Money Talks programs, which are 30 to 45-minute talks on a subject you want to give. And I decided cherry picking varieties for fun and profit. And I Bill doesn't get to a lot of national shows these days. He sticks to Georgia. That's where he lives because he's getting on up in age. He's like 80, in his 80s now. And long story short, I told him about my presentation and I was asking him advice. And he said, "Oh, that's wonderful. I'll be there." And I'm like, "I thought you didn't go to national shows these days." He said, "Oh, but I'm going to that one." And I gave my cherry picking varieties for fun and profit with Bill Fila in the audience. And he's the greatest guy ever, but I can't tell you how much that scared me because you want to do so good for him, you know? And he said there were like two changes he made. He said that I had not listed a coin that I put as an image on the front cover, and that was basically his only criticism. So it was like, wow, Bill liked my presentation. That was just one of the greatest experiences ever, but terrified me, absolutely terrified me. And then I did it at summer seminar as a bull session uh, in front of Mike Ellis, who was past Conecuh president and and he's done so much with Conecuh, and he edited the latest edition of Cherry Picker's Guide. I did my presentation in front of him, and he liked it too. That was also intimidating, even though like I talked to him just about a few times a month. I bought something off a certain person. We think it's JF Kennedy, and it's a pennant, but the actual thing is like a mold into a coin. I seen it and said I will take that. I have it in my purse. Cool. Well, now that you got me on Facebook, you ought to send a pic to me. But yeah, there's nothing quite as scary as giving a presentation in front of your mentors who know 10,000 times as much about the topic as you do. I mean, I know about 0.01% of what Bill and Mike know. Is Ann still here? She's still hanging out? She got quiet. And oddly enough, did you just disappear? That was the weirdest thing. You like came in and now I can't find you. All right, collector's corner. All right, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna look this up. Well, that was so weird. Does anyone know? Rob, have you been to the summer seminar? Is that what you're talking about, or have you been to another? Sorry, I need a little bit of caffeine. I'm gonna look this bill up and I'll tell you real quick what I find out about it. So it may lag for just a little bit, but then it'll get better again. Collectorscorner.com. Uh, Wait, was that it? If y'all need to go to bed, go to bed. It's midnight here, so Oh, okay, Eagle. Rob. Let me see something. I'm trying. Wait, where did? Oh, currency. Clerk's Court. Duh. Clerkscorner.com/currency. Why isn't it working? I don't. I don't think this is it. It. This has stuff for sale. Um, Rob, I will not be there. Um, I wish I could be, but I can't. I really, really wish I could be. No, I'm just saying, Chris. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? That's funny. You know me too well, Chris. It feels like you've known me for years. You know all my little ticks and. That's crazy. I mean, it's funny, but it's crazy. You crack me up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be positive. You know what? I might be there. November of next year. Yeah, I could be there. That's a possibility. Is that better, Chris? There's just a little bit of. Oh, this year? No, I seriously doubt this year. I thought you meant next year. Yeah, no, maybe. Who knows? It's really not up to me. I'm trying to stay positive, Chris. What is your email? Do you have a Facebook? Oh, yay. No, I'm not high or anything, but my pain medicine is kicking in. I can feel my pain going away. That's really, 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 really good. I don't know, Chris. I don't, Chris, we'll talk in private. I'd love to do it, but you know what I'm thinking. I think probably because you know me well. Oh, by the way, Chris, did you look at my Chris, did you look at? Did I show you my what I think is another? Did I show you what I think may be a double die on the 2009 Lincoln Cent that I don't see listed anywhere? Rob Stewart. And if you flipped that B around, you'd be Rod Stewart. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. I will not torture you all with Rod Stewart. I found it 2009. Yeah, the formative years. And it's 2009 D. By the way, Rob, I was not making fun of your name. I was just teasing that. That's how I tease. I figured you knew that, but I wanted to make sure. Yeah, okay. Well, I just found it literally. It was like right here. Um, do I need to get my pointer, or do you think you'll be able to? Weren't you the one that? Crap. That's not it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I better be able to find it because if it is a new one, I want to. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. Um, I want to show you. Do you want me to get my pointer, which is my toothpick? And weren't you the one that suggested getting? Someone suggested I get a toothpick. Anyway, so I did. I bought some at the store today. I'm gonna get my toothpick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna roll over my coins real quick again. Take my cat, my lovely, beautiful, sweet cat. Jesse, where you going, buddy? I love you. You destroy my life, but I love you. Not really. You didn't destroy my life. All right. So, um, yeah, I may just have to. I don't know what I'm doing. It's really, it's hard. I can't even get to the broom without running them over. Um, so let me get on. Oh, let me make myself small. And we're going to be looking at Lincoln's hand, but it's going to be between his hand. Now, this coin. Here's the thing: the coin is dirty. Hey, Ma, ooh, what are you eating for dessert? I love dessert. Oh, I got some peanut butter cups. Not Reese's. They're actually Nestle. By the way, did y'all know that Bill Hiva used to work for Nestle? That was his professional job, and he was just really amazing. Just is a really amazing numismatist on the side. I know, Chris. It's terrible. Luckily, I think most of them are foreign and Lincoln cents, like common date, and I've already looked through them for varieties, so it should be okay. But we're gonna look at this guy's. Now the coin is dirty, so I can't tell if this is dirt or some kind of smudge or something. But oh, that sounds delicious. But anyway, it's between the fingers. Here's the thing: you can tell this coin's in bad shape, but I want to show you the area that I'm talking about. Dang it! I can't hold my hand steady. Ah, do you see what I'm talking about? It's by the black spot. Oh, you see it already. Does that look like a double die to you? Let me get it in focus again. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Chris. Where the thumb meets the hand. It's like a little. I don't know how you describe that, but you know what? Yeah, exactly. And I looked on doubledie.com. No, not the. It's before the black spot. I mean, yeah, where the thumb meets the hand. So I'm wondering. See, I don't think. I mean, I looked on doubledie.com, and I did not see any. I saw some faint ones that looked kind of like it, but I didn't see any that strong. So I'm wondering if it is a new variety. I mean, it's in such bad shape, but just to, I know it's not going to be worth anything, but just to have it as a new variety in my name would be cool. So I'm wondering, do you think it would be worth uh, sending into Wexler? Because I just want to be able to say I've found a new variety. And again, this is a D. This is, well, I'll show you. See, it's in such terrible shape. I wondered if I should take some acetone to it, but I don't trust myself. But that's just, I mean, pardon the expression and pun, it stuck out like a sore thumb. Exactly, damn zinc. So I think I want to send it to him. What is he's what, like $7, $8? I mean, at first I thought it might be dirt, but I don't think so. I think that's raised. And I mean the position is perfect. Olive oil soak. Okay. Question: do you think? See, I've got a few pair of these gloves. Do you think that would work? Or should I leave it alone and just send it to him as is? Oh, it's only $4. I should have sent this when I first found it then. But I do. I think it may be a new variety, and you do not know how cool. Yeah, that's fine. And now I forgot. He wants shipping a certain way. Well, I'll look it up. I'll Google it. Um, but you do not know how thrilled I would be if this is. I know it's a minor variety, but the fact that it's 2009D, which there aren't a lot of, and if it's a new variety, I mean, I would be so thrilled. And that just looks right to me. That looks like it's, you know. But I wanted y'all's opinion. If y'all think it is, oh my, Mike. Okay, olive oil. All right, for Wheaties for breakfast. Oh god, that's such a numismatic joke. Oh, get this. Here's a really funny story involving again my mentors. Tell you it's all about the experiences. Mike Ellis. There was a coin show in Georgia. Mike Ellis let me stay at his house for like a week, and we stayed up all night looking through coins and talking coins and just had a blast. And anyway, I've got all these. I bought them from my dealer, my coin dealer. Let me. We have to be careful the way we talk online about the hobby. I got some coin. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Um, and I had had these Lincoln cents that were just junk, and I didn't even bother looking through them. And his advice to me is look through everything, and then he proved it to me. He found an RPM, an undiscovered RPM in my inventory, and that's true. They could call it a Dutch chip. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see. But so he found an RPM in my inventory. And of course, I gave it to him because, he let me stay at the house for a week rent free. I mean, no payment, and he fed me, and oh my god, took me out to a restaurant. We just had such a blast, and then went to the show, and oh, it was so much fun. But anyway, so while there, I called up Bill Fiva and I said, "Help me, help me." He said, "David, what's wrong?" I said, "Mike is cherry picking on me." So I got corny jokes too. uh, yeah, we had a blast. That was a great show. That was like, oh, really? Um, are you talking about the big dark splotch? Are you talking about, ah, dang it. Ah, this is too thick. Oh, yeah. It was in Thomasville. Are you from Georgia? How do you know so much about Georgia? Warner Robins. I don't know what that means. Guys, you turned the worst night into the best night. I just want to let y'all know that. And I'm sober, but you really have. Yeah, I really, I really hope that that's a new. Oh, Warner Robins Air Force Base. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so do you know Mike pretty well? And poor JT, I don't know what happened to him. I mean, I know a little bit. He had health problems. I knew that. South of Macon. Now, where is that in relation to Atlanta? Move it up slightly. I love Bill. Seriously, I've known him since I was like 8. Um, my mom and stepdad went to the fun show, and they met him, and he was my hero by that point anyway because I'd gotten a hold of the Cherry Pickers Guide from my stepdad, and he and JT were like superheroes to me. I mean, they still are, but he they brought back because I didn't get to go. They brought back a program from the fun convention, and it had Bill and JT's autographs signed to me, and I was over the moon, of course. And they said, "There's one more thing," and they handed me a manila envelope, maybe about this size or so, and it was stuffed about that thick. And on the front it said, "To David, with my compliments, Bill Fiva." I freaked out and I opened it up and it was Errors and Varieties, including one of my very favorites, the 1963 D with the 3 in the middle of the bottom of the 3, or in the bottom middle of the 3. And well, we got his address and I sent him a letter, a page long handwritten letter. And I didn't think I'd ever hear from him, of course. And sure enough, about a week later, he, maybe not even a week, a few days, he had written me back. And long story short, we started talking on the phone, and I always called him Mr. Fiva. Mr. Viva is how I addressed him. You know, I say, "David, I'm Bill. I'm Bill." And we've been talking ever since. And it was so funny. So the next year, after I'd gotten to know Bill, I got to go to the fun convention. And I said, "Are we going to get to meet anybody famous?" Meaning the big heroes in the hobby. And I said, "Oh, probably." And we were on the way to Arnold Margolis's table. And here, I'll move it over here. Actually, yeah, right there is better. And anyway, on the way, I was running over to meet him because I thought that was cool, you know. And Jim, my stepdad, said, "Stop, David, come here for a minute." I turn around and there's JT Stanton. And I'd had all these questions I wanted to ask him if I'd ever met him. I couldn't talk to the guy. I was so floored. That I think I see it too. Do I need to, should I zoom in more or is that overkill? But yeah, I was so floored I couldn't talk to him. And then the next year I actually got to meet Bill. And I met JT again and I was finally able to talk to JT. And I'd known Bill, you know. So talking to Bill was easy. He's got the funniest sense of humor. He used to teach at summer seminar, and he was a roving instructor. He'd jump in and out of all the classes. And when he was in mine, it was break time or something. I said, "I'll be back. See you in a." I said, "I'll see you in a bit. I'll be right back." And he said, "Thanks for the warning." He's hilarious. So, Rob, this is not listed, right? Are you looking on DoubleDie.com to see? Because I couldn't find any matches that I thought were even close. All right, Chris, we'll see you next time. You have a good one. Thanks for everything, man. It's great talking to you. I bet you're super tired. Jeez. 12:15, 1:15 your time, I mean. Mike, what are you doing, Mike? Now I'm using my pointer for its actual purpose. Yeah. Rob, you still here? Thank you, whoever's watching, by the way. I appreciate your support. I really do. Y'all are awesome. If Well, I couldn't find one with that sharp a point on the web, like you said, the web of the. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in even more as much as I can. Um, yeah, it won't go any further than that. So, oh, hang on. Let me turn it a different direction for just a second. I want to see something. Well, it won't let me. Yes, it will. Oh, oh, I see. I'm gonna have to raise it up a little bit so this. Oh wow, man, what did I do? Oh, hang on one sec. I'm gonna have to. All right, we're good now. We're right now. I see what you're saying about the thumb. Oh yeah, I do too. Isn't that how they are with the state quarters? I never collected them, so that always confused me. By the way, am I the only one that hates the shield sense? I hate the shield sense. Well, I'm gonna send it to Wexler. Um, I mean, I think I've got to. Mail runs tomorrow, so I'm gonna get this sucker out tomorrow. Man, I hope I've discovered a new one. I would be so excited. Hello, all you night owls that are watching. Well, I guess it's only what 10:30 on the West Coast. Uh oh, Rob got quiet on me. You got me excited. If you and Chris both saw it, If you and Chris both see it and I see it, I'm pretty confident now. I'm gonna get this. Do you know how fast his turnaround is? I mean, I know it's not super fast, but do you have any idea how long it takes? Anybody? Oh, Mike, I just read that. You lucky dog. Yeah, I can't exactly see that. I can kind of see it. What I'll do is I'll take it out of this. I can do it right now. Do I have a pen? I do have a pen. Actually, I've got a better. You know, and it's so dramatic. I wonder if it would end up in his top 100 or whatever it's called. That'd be really cool. But now I'm just getting greedy. I need to get it prepared for him anyway. I can't send it in that 2x2. I've got a better. Because I think he says no staples and all that. So let's very carefully. I'm going to get my gloves on for this. I mean, this coin is in crappy shape, but still. And it's probably not worth more than $2 or $3. But the coin, but you know, still. All right. And I've got a new holder. All right. Whoa, is that a die chip? Are those die chips? That'd be an interesting diagnostic if so. Oh, yeah. Are you saying it doesn't quite? Man, I need something really tiny. I think I know what you're. I think I know what I think I know. I think I'm stuttering. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a crappy drawing. Now this is a little bit more dramatic. Oh, let me zoom this way up. Well, dang, now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Never mind. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, this is more dramatic. But that area, that's not going to focus, but I think you get it. Oh, there we go. Is that what you think you're seeing? Not quite that thick, but that area? Now let me get it back on cam. Oh, no? Then I don't see it. Let me shine. Ah, man, that's supposed to pick. Ah, dang. Sorry. I got a little too close. It got trapped inside the little. What was that? Oh, that was the. That was a. That's meant to be there. That's a little out of focus. My eyes aren't that good. I just see the big. I just see. Oops, I messed up again. We both see this part, right? Though the circle part. Again, that's a little bit large, but overall field under the thumb. Uh-huh. I think the black spot's throwing me off. But I am really scared to touch it. I think maybe I see what you're seeing, but I thought that was just part of the. Oh, halfway down the book. Oh, halfway down the book. I do, but isn't that part of the book? Or is that part of the double die? Um, would that happen that way? I see. I think. Let me see. Let me get my pointer again. I think maybe I see what you're talking about now. Oop, oop. I can't hold my hands steady. Or do you mean this up here? I see this up here, and then there's this down here. This would be so easier if you were here. Oh man. Wait, do you mean a little spot? Do you mean is it ah? Is it fainter than the? Oh man, I lost it. Oh, wait a minute. I do see that. Wow, I do see that. And you know what? It looks like it's about the right size of the thumb. I got to send this into Wexler. Yeah, now I see. It was kind of. I was looking too high, and then I was looking in the wrong spot completely. But and it's just a little bit fainter than the what I call the. Yeah, I mean the. Yeah, it's just a little bit fainter, and so that's why I couldn't see it. But I see it now, and now that that's out of the holder, I'm really convinced that's an extra webbing or whatever the extra thumb or whatever that is. I'm convinced that that's you know, but I am biased. But yeah, I'm gonna send this in a Wexler. I've got this in a holder. Oh, now the book also halfway down too. Yeah, now I think you're seeing that, but I think that isn't that just because of the dirt? Are you talking about like right there? Isn't that just because of the dirtiness of the coin? Or is it back to that spot that I was talking about earlier? That right there. Well, I've got to send this off to Wexler so nobody else does it first. I'm excited. Laura Day. Laura Day. I guess she thought I was. She watched my live stream. Watched another one of my books. I mean, one of my. She's watching another live stream apparently. A replay. Well, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Oh, pardon me. Something's wrong with me. I hope I'm not getting sick. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Thank you. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna send it into Wexler, and hopefully I'll get the credit. Really hope I get credit as a new discovery. I hope no one else has found it yet. They can find it all they want to afterwards, but I want the discovery. And to me, I mean, this is just my opinion, and I am biased. This is more dramatic than some that are on his website. I just wish it were in better shape. But that's the cost of looking through circulated rolls. You know, whatever you're gonna find is not necessarily gonna be in good shape. I'll still take it though. I'm excited. I'm getting this in the mail tomorrow. I just need to read up on the rules on how to send him stuff. Definitely need to doubledie.com. Uh, point examinations. Southeast from the tip. Yes. Oh, oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Wait a minute. Yeah. No. I think I see what you're saying. Well, anyone else still here other than Rob and I? Ooh, it can take 4 to 6 weeks. It can take 4 to 6 weeks to hear something. Now, did we decide? Oh, gotta move my camera. Are those die chips on the above the N and right on top of the T? Because I'm thinking that's a good what pickup point, I guess you'd say. Now I'm checking out the rest of the coin. I didn't look at the rest of the coin. I just looked. I mean, I mainly looked at the thumb. Yeah, I guess the thumb's really the main thing to look at. Well, I'm excited. I'm gonna put it in his flip. I hope it doesn't take 6 weeks. He said it probably won't, but that it can take up to 4 to 6 weeks. So, well, wish me luck, guys. Please. I'm gonna be so psyched if it is. Again, I just hate that it's so damaged. But still, I can't complain. I mean, a variety's a variety, right? And if it's a discovery, then I really can't complain. Oh, I was going to look at. I need a safe place to put this. Here, that'll work for now. Uh, I'm gonna get on. I'm on double die. I want to look at 2009 D's again. Formative years. I mean, a couple are dramatic. Well, several. But this is, well, it kind of looks like, if you look at DDR, I'm on Wechsler's site right now. If you look at DDR 014, it has something really, really close, but it's much weaker. I don't think it's the same I don't think it's the same variety. Rob, are you where you can get on doubletotie.com? I mean, I can post the link if you go down to WDDR 014. If you scroll down to 014, it looks similar, but that's not near as strong as mine. And that's the only one that is remotely close. You know what? No, I don't know. The book does look different. The book does look different on mine too. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's the same area in general, but it's not near as strong, right? Am I correct on that? Hey, buddy. I would say similar at best. But it just confirms that it's a double dyed to me because it's in the same spot, roughly. Well, that's going in the mail tomorrow. Oh, there. See, that's what you should have done earlier tonight, buddy. I love you. Look at this. See, this is my sweet kitty. This is my sweet kitty. This is what I love. This is a good. Oh, I can't talk. You're a good boy. Oh, oh. Well, hello. I have a cat. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Eagle. Uh, Rob, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here now. It looks like I need to spend some time with the kitty, but now I think I want to get out some more rolls to look through because I'm excited. Oh, yeah. Well, I will let y'all know what I find out. Hopefully, it won't take that long. It could be 4 to 6 weeks, but hopefully. Oh, you're clawing me, buddy. I know you're trying to be sweet, but you're clawing me. All right, so everyone, I love you all. Seriously, thank you. I'm sorry about my episode earlier tonight. I'm just going through a lot, but your support means so much. It really does. So thank you, and I love y'all, and I will talk to you hopefully next Monday. Um, and I will see you all again. And I'm probably gonna Thank you, Eagle Eye. I will see y'all next Monday, and I'll probably try to record some kind of cool video, and I'll definitely keep you updated. I'll do a video or live stream on the results whenever they come back. So see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Come on. Ah, my mouth. I gotta get new batteries. Thank you, Mike. Not y'all. Go Cowboys.